Hello! I don't know why I'm doing this or why I have my camera on, mostly because I just wanted to show this off. This is what you're getting into, Mama T. Nobody really wants to see this face, but sometimes people see it anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. Q here. I should be writing a chapter right now, but I'm not. Yeah. Mostly I'm just gonna be weird for a while because I like getting my thoughts out. This is like a really good way for me to get my thoughts out. And I'm going to turn the camera off as soon as I've shared the link because nobody needs to see this. So, we good. We good. Anyway, so, I don't know. It's just a regular old Tuesday. I've got my face painted and I am absolutely insane, but that's completely normal. And yeah, so I actually did have a plan for today because I occasionally do things with plans. I know it's really rare for me to actually have a plan. I always have a plan, never mind, but I never follow it. But yeah, so I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm kind of bored. And all my children in the Discord, and I love it when they're on the Discord, especially when they're not around to listen to me talk about them because then I can say the most embarrassing things possible and they won't be able to stop me. For instance, oh my gosh, I read over a lot of the different history they were talking about back, back on the other side of things, and man, Mama Q is so freaking cute. Like, uh, oh my gosh, listening to them talk, and okay, so y'all don't take screenshots of the things I say. That's terrifying, only mildly, but actually really terrifying. But oh, Mama, of course I adore you. Why wouldn't I adore you? Freaking, you're not allowed to say things like that, okay? But yeah, I really want to talk to Mama actually. I wonder if she's on. She's probably not on, but I've missed her and I'd love to chit chat with her. But back to my actual plan. So, so welcome to my TED Talk. I'm kidding. I can't give TED Talks like Angel. I'm just gonna be real here. But um, Linny, Bebe, my sweet daughter, was bringing up the fact on the Discord that she usually writes stuff that have abusive relationships, abusive people, bad relationships, and that's what she writes about. And as somebody who has never written anything that doesn't have some form of angst, one of my oldest stories is one about me dying. I can kind of relate to this. And she was wondering if that made her like screwed up because, here she is writing about here she is writing about death and dying and bad things. And it's kind of a little bit like, oh, so does that, she was asking if there was something wrong with her for doing that. And so my personal opinion on this, and this is just me, but personally, I feel like writing is always a form of expression. I've said this before. I said this in like my weird author's note before rating Indelible, which was terrible. But until of course Linny transcribed it and made it pretty. Thank you, my daughter. But I believe that all writing is a form of expression, and people don't necessarily express how they're feeling, how they appear to be feeling, or how they think they're feeling right then. Oftentimes, people are expressing something that goes deeper. I believe, and she was saying, is there something wrong with me? No. I mean, I have never been in as bad a relationship as I've written about. I don't have all these things happen to me. I don't really have personal experience. My parents aren't physically abusive, they're not neglectful, but I still write about those kind of families. I've never been in a relationship where there's blood and violence, but I write about those things. And I believe that deep down, it's all expressing emotions that you have bottled up inside you. It's, and oftentimes we make them bigger, we kind of dramatize things like this. And that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. But oftentimes we're taking something that we've personally felt and translating it into a scene. So sometimes you can feel like you're being hunted, and you translate that into somebody actually being like followed and stalked and hunted, or you can feel upset and you translate that into like really powerful emotions. And I don't think that makes you messed up when you're writing it. I mean, it seems like a really weird thing to do, but I think that in the end, a lot of inspiration is like I always describe my inspiration as being a demon. I mean, of course, I know I do hear things, and that's like I would say that's kind of unrelated, but sort of related. But oftentimes, inspiration is that voice in the back of your head that makes you want to write something. You cannot rest until you've written it, and oftentimes those are really powerful emotions. And even if you're writing about dark things, I think that that is still completely all right, and it doesn't make you necessarily dark. Sometimes you're letting out emotions you don't even know you have. Sometimes you're letting out things that you are driven to write because you can write it and understand it better than perhaps somebody else could. And oftentimes when you're writing this, you end up with something that will connect to other people who have experienced what you're writing about. And that's like the end goal, you know? And oh gosh, somebody's watching. Hi Jackie. I think that's you because you're the only person who said something. You're beautiful and wonderful, and please don't take over the world with Corey. I mean, they're wonderful and everything, and you're wonderful, and it's like I wouldn't be too upset if you guys took over the world, but at the same time, like, keep a lid on it, okay? I need plausible deniability, and nobody's here. Wonderful. I am all alone again. Excellent. I love it when I'm all alone talking to myself. So I know that was kind of rambling and really badly worded, but like this is like I don't know. And they're messaging me and telling me to stop talking. uh, my beautiful son. Benny Boy is so wonderful. They're talking about spirits in the other Discord, and well, I'd really like them to teach me about some of the stuff that they, like, because I mean, someday I want to date a Wiccan, but so I feel like I should know some about it, but I don't know. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I really just wanted to talk about the whole thing with that Bebe brought up. I don't know I have my camera on, but mostly because I just don't want to let this makeup go to waste. It's really pretty. Nobody's even watching, and I don't care. But yeah, So yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm planning on writing the new. So like I've been working on this in the next chapter of Semantically Challenged, as you do. And I'm gonna turn off my camera before Mama T shows up because Mama T is gonna think this looks ugly. Yeah, I've been working on my chapter as you do, and freaking like finally after I don't know how many chapters, like 13 chapters of Bebe and Craig being together. They're finally breaking up, and I'm so happy. Like, you don't understand. I have been waiting for this to happen for a very long time, because, like, Craig and Bebe are not good for each other. I specifically made this as, like, a joke relationship, Like, it was supposed to be for Craig's whole, like, text that he sends during the game that's all, like, I'm single now. And then Butters is like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. He's like, these work alone. She was holding me back. But so I literally did this whole thing with a wedding and put Bebe and Craig together, literally so I could make that work canonically. Because, like, I realized, as I'm going into the stick of truth, I'm like, well, shit, Craig is dating somebody and he breaks up with them. I need to fix this. I need to make him date somebody and then break up with them. So finally, Bebe and Craig are going to break up. Thank the Lord. Thank you. Of course, Tweak's not going to find out because why would we want to ruin the wonderful angst? That would be like ridiculous. Why would we do that? Oh, Mama T can't come on yet. Shh. Dang it. I hope nobody's watching. Just being here awkward, honestly. Oh, and there's Ginger Pinch, my beautiful child. I believe in my children. They're so wonderful. Like, honestly, I'm not kidding. Yesterday skating, so there is this family that goes skating. And they're very interesting. So the mom and dad are like really into skating. They're so into skating, they had their wedding on the ice. They're those kind of people. They're really, really fucking weird. And they think that they're hot shit, but they're not. And they have 3 children, and their children all skate. And their children are probably too young to be skating if they don't want to skate, and those children don't want to skate. But they keep on making them skate, which is just painful to watch because they spend most of their time skating, screaming. And they're kind of annoying, and we call them the lizard children. Now, we call them the lizard children for a very specific reason, Salt and I. Their dad raises exotic lizards. I wish I was kidding. No, that's what he does for a living. He raises exotic lizards. He also teaches lessons. The wife teaches lessons too, whatever. But most of their time is spent raising exotic lizards, and that is not normal, I just want to say. Raising exotic lizards, that's wonderful and everything, but I think that their children are all lizards. Hear me out on this one. So clearly, he was not going to get a girlfriend raising exotic lizards. So what he did was he went to Mark Zuckerberg, who is also a lizard, and he's in cahoots with Mark Zuckerberg. And Mark Zuckerberg gave him the first lizard person, and which is his wife. His wife is also a lizard. She's like the brood mother. And together, they've made 3 lizard children who are terrifying. Now, we know they're lizard children because A, they treat them like lizards. B, they start screaming if they're not in the sunlight for long enough. They eat a lot. They have a really high metabolism. If you try to chase after them, they'll drop something like a tail, but not a tail. They'll usually drop like whatever they're holding and scream. There are other reasons they're lizards, but they're obviously lizard children, and they're all ugly. And yeah, they're really annoying. And their mom is a little bitch. Actually, she's a very tall bitch, but she's still a bitch. And I'm very adamant about this whole bitch thing because freaking honestly, there's one time where oh, hello, one person who's watching. I'm talking about the lizard people at skating. Clearly, they're in cahoots with Mark Zuckerberg. I know this because I just do. Salt and I are very sure. Anyway, so this woman, I don't know her name. I call her Lizard Mom because she's the brood mother. Duh. So Lizard Mom wants to play her music. Well, she wants to play her children's music. I've been playing my music. And she comes over and she unplugs it. And this keeps on, and so like she finishes her song. Disney, of course. They're playing like the really bad Disney songs. They're not playing like good ones that you can actually they're like playing Let It Go over and over and over again. And it's really fucking annoying. And I am like, but we're sharing the ice. I have to be nice to these people because they're sharing the ice and they're paying too. So, but it doesn't mean I can't be a little bit annoyed at this. And after the 5th repetition of this, I can't even get through my program song because she keeps unplugging my music to play her children's music over and over and over again. And so I do a little sigh and an eye roll as I hand it to her. And she goes, "Did you just show me attitude?" And I was like, and she was like, "Excuse me, we're on this ice too. And if you don't like me, you can leave." And I'm like, "Bitch." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, that attitude is just not okay from somebody like you. You will respect me." And I'm looking at her, and all I want to say is, "Ma'am, please do not try to parent me until after you have parented your own children. Once your children behave, then I'll start maybe listening to you." She's a mega bitch, and I hate her. But freaking, so she was there yesterday, her children, and they were all screaming, and I was just done. So I'm like, you know what? I have a solution to this. I have the perfect solution. The patented, as I like to call it, the patented Peyton solution. So I take my iPod and look up. I've got all my songs. there's one song that's not a song, and it's labeled bullshit. And I think you know exactly what it is because it's one of my favorite clips I ever have of any of you. So I freaking take that, turn it all the way up, plug it in, and just play it, and you just hear over the loudspeakers, "This is bullshit!" And it's the most beautiful moment ever. And everybody turns around, and the children start screaming louder, and the mom is looking at me horrified, and Salt is on the ice, like just mouthing "this is bullshit" over and over again, and I am just smiling like an angel because finally my revenge. It is sweet, it is very succinct, and it was so satisfying. So yes, thank you, Peyton, for your beautiful sound clip. I use it so often. Every time I'm annoyed at something, I'll just play it to make me feel better. I listen to it over and over again. It just makes me feel better. Got it? I'm absolutely insane, but that's okay. I don't even know who's watching at this point, but please don't judge me. Yeah, there's Story of the Lizard Children, man. Mama T's not going to be here for an hour, and I don't know if I really have time to just like ramble on for an hour, unfortunately. My mom might show up at any moment. That's cool. I'm going to have to wash all this face paint off after I took so long making it look like I had half the jaw. I don't know why I did this, but I look fabulous. No, I don't. I look ugly. We're just going to turn the camera off now. Nobody needs to see this. Oh, God. Move, my boy. Hug and love and amazingness because you're amazing. Oh my gosh, hello. Sorry, I'm really excited. I never get to talk to you enough, because you're so awesome. Do you want to come on the stream right now? Do you just want to like come on? Because like, I'm totally cool with that. I have literally nothing to do. I'm just streaming because I like to get my stream of consciousness out. Yes! Moof, my boy, my beautiful boy. Okay, so we always joke that Peyton is my favorite child, but I'm just going to be honest here. They're all my favorite children. I love all of them for like different reasons. Like, my God, they're all so beautiful. And it just, I could go on and on about how amazing each of them are for separate reasons. Although, admittedly, sometimes like I do really stupid things. Like recently, poor Ren. I feel really bad for her. I might have put at the bottom of one of my alien chapters of Semantically Challenged that haha they're coming for you too.
Hello.
Ben!
Hi!
My boy! Hello!
My mom,
You've come to
hi.
rescue me. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm eating a breakfast that's chips, chocolate, and milk.
You know what? Those are the best breakfasts.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent. I saw y'all talking about pentagrams and spirits.
Oh yeah. Did you see my advice?
Yeah, it was
never fucking touch an inverted one.
Yeah, it said don't do the inverted one because those are the bad ones, right?
Yes. Like if one point I was facing like upwards, then it's fine. That's the protection one.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not, fucking run for the hills.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. See, I don't know much about this. The extent I learned about it as a child was
evil.
Yes. Yeah. Nice. It's the devil. It's the devil. The devil's in them. Don't talk to them. That was my extent to my knowledge.
Nah. I don't really believe in the devil, so.
Well, I mean, it is like, and I really want to learn about this stuff because Mama T.
Yeah.
I feel like it's important.
Yeah, it's really cool too.
It looks really cool. And I mean, I've gotten to know you guys. You guys don't have the devil in you. I know this.
You can't see it, but I'm doing a peace sign.
Well, nice. So, what's been up? I've been only able to flip through the Discord, it feels like, but
yeah. Well, we have a few more people.
I know. I never got to like listen to Bebe's narrator, but was she good?
Oh, she's very good. Um, ooh, and there's an audio audition that you do need to hear.
Ooh, for who?
Do you know Hijabi Mami in the main one?
Who?
It's either Vodka Ant or Hijabi Mami.
I've seen like stuff about them auditioning, but I haven't
Yeah,
actually heard their audition. Did Heidi take care of that?
no, it's mostly me, but I do want you to hear her voice.
Ooh,
It's
I,
in
I really,
audition tapes.
is it really good?
It's adorable.
Oh my gosh. Do we have any like character that we're thinking for?
Um, we were thinking maybe Wendy.
Ooh. You see, I heard some people for Wendy, but I was listening to a lot of different voices that were French. Um,
Hmm.
were interesting, but I don't know. Like I don't know exactly what we want for Wendy yet, but
Yeah.
I will definitely look up this thing because
All right. Because where did it go? I swear I posted it. Because I did.
there's a lot of stuff, honestly.
Yeah. No, all I see is Corey's, and like I don't think I've listened to these, but like I'm scrolling through, and then all I see is titties. And like, all right,
it's really hard to like scroll through. Oh my gosh.
what?
I just saw a clip from Mama T that says worldwide cuck. Why have I not heard this before? What is
I've
that?
heard that one. I think I've heard that one. I don't remember. No, my favorite thing she's done. Oh my god. We were talking about this. And in character, she sends, "No, guys, stop laughing. I'm serious. What
Oh
if
my
God is cucking all of us?" But like the way she's just like, "Guys, stop laughing. I'm serious."
Oh my gosh.
It was so funny.
It's really fun when she gets in character. I love it. She's
I know,
adorable. Don't tell her I said that. I'm sure she'd be embarrassed.
probably.
She's not here, so I get to talk about her all I want. Ha 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 ha. Sorry.
You fools.
Yes. I saw that Bebe got where she was going.
She
Where was
did.
it
She's
that
with
she
her
was
mom.
where was she was headed? I know she was headed to her mom, but
Yeah, she's there.
that's good.
I
I'm
know. I'm
really
so happy
glad.
for her.
Very happy that she's all right. See, we can do so much as a family.
Yeah, we like crowdfunded that.
That's pretty impressive,
Oh
honestly.
yeah, I'm very
I'm
happy for her.
amused. Uh,
I'm like trying to chalk, but I have chocolate in my mouth.
you know what? That is like an acceptable excuse. That is
Listen,
wonderful. You're
it's Belgian.
Yeah, oh, well. Like I can't even begin to argue with that one.
Yeah. Well, like Trader Joe's has kick-ass chocolate, and it's over £1. So
This is true. This is true. And I work in a fancy grocery store, but their chocolate just isn't as good
one
as
second. Yeah,
some of the
Dad.
stuff.
Okay.
Who is that?
My dad.
Oh.
What? Yes. Okay. 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 Love you too. Bye. Leaving for work.
Ah,
I have to leave in like 20 minutes.
that's cool. I'll probably just ramble on. This is good for me, rambling.
Yeah,
Mm.
it is. Oh my god. Okay. I'm like trying to chew.
Oh my,
I
no,
don't know why. I'm
you're
failing.
taking after the proud tradition of Emma eating on stream.
Yes, I really am.
That was the best. No, she comes on and just, in the middle of it, she's just like, I'm sorry, but I'm like eating right now while I'm doing this. And I'm like, I'm just so proud of you. Like, everybody else say they were really worried about the whole thing, but Emma was so comfortable. She felt like she could eat while
No,
doing it.
I was terrified, man. I
I
get
don't,
anxiety over everything though.
I don't understand why people were terrified. Like, freaking, I was terrified to get to talk to you people. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna know that I'm really, really weird.
That
And
was me. No, like you said, can you get on the stream now? And I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Fuck.
It was terrible. Like, because when I first started this with Mama T, like my first stream was with Mama T. It's not actually like you can nobody's ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a good thing because we're really awkward in it. But we were like, writing up the scripts and be like, there's nobody who's gonna like audition. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've got like a couple people lined up, but we're gonna be really professional about this, and it's gonna be great. And it's gonna be A plus. And
Yes.
we started off, we were really professional. Like we actually did things properly, and then it was like,
It
nah.
devolved.
Just call people randomly into streams when they want to be part of it.
Yeah, that's okay. Gives it more of a family feel, so we're good.
It does. We're all a big happy family.
Yes, we are.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, Mama T.
Oh,
Mama. You're allowed to have full sugar coffee if you want to have one, Mama. I know you can't hear this, but
I'll write it.
Okay. I feel so bad for her sometimes. Like, she's already beautiful. She doesn't need to be so worried about it.
I know.
I don't know. I feel bad for her though.
I know. Do.
Hope you're feeling better from yesterday.
I am. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, sometimes just stuff happens sometimes. You just suddenly feel like really shitty.
Yeah. No, like
Mm-hmm.
the room started spinning and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh gosh. That actually sounds terrifying.
It was awful. Ugh. Good job, Mom.
I'm trying. I'm really bad at this whole flirting thing. Angel gave me a great Ken talk, but the Ken talks only go so far. I am still awkward.
I mean, semi-moof.
No, you're awesome, obviously.
I can be awkward sometimes and still awesome.
That's true. I don't know. Have you ever seen the Spies Like Us story that Mama T and I wrote?
I have it saved on my tabs and I haven't gotten around to reading it and I'm pissed.
Because it's a beautiful mix of Clyde being awkward, but also Clyde being really badass, and
sounds about right.
It's so wonderful. Like the first line was Mama T just writing random things. She was like, I don't even know how to start this, and so she literally wrote, "Craig is a gay boy. He's a very gay boy. Tweak's also pretty gay." The end. I was like, you know what? That's the beginning.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
Probably still have this. We were working on the second chapter and we never finished it because I had my story I was working on and things got crazy.
You do realize I am going to have to voice that at some point.
I hope to goodness that you do, because it's all beautiful. And I would love to hear everybody voice the different pieces of it.
Yeah.
We need a Wendy, though. Actually, to do that, we absolutely need a Wendy.
Yes. I remember reading that Wendy was in it.
Yeah, Wendy's in the first part of it. Her name is Agent Sunshine. Haha.
Oh, I get it.
I know. We spent so much time coming up with supposedly clever, little references for stuff that weren't as clever as we thought they were. But yeah, we're awkward. We went looking up all the episodes that Token had been in. Okay, we got to find something that we can use as a code name. We found a really the one where he starts singing. So we named him Agent Wing. We were crazy. And also really tired.
Sorry, Mama T said something.
Oh no. Oh good. Oh, Mommy, you're not ugly.
Okay. I hate when people can't see their own beauty. It just makes me sad, man. Oh, Mom.
What?
You wanna know what she said to us last night?
What?
I don't know if I can find it. I probably can't. But she was like, we were talking. She was like, I don't know if Q likes me. I was like, excuse me?
What? What?
She's like, I don't know how she would feel about that. I'm like, excuse me?
Oh my gosh. Like, what?
No, dude. Emma, like, literally went back and, like, searched Mama T and then just took screenshots
Oh
of
my
you
gosh.
saying things.
Oh no. I looked back at, like, I was like quickly scrolling through and it caught my eye, like a screenshot, and I was looking, I'm like, oh Jesus, everybody's gonna think I'm really stupid.
No. Just, I love Mama T. I wish she loved herself.
She's so wonderful.
Yes, she is.
I don't know if anybody else has gotten juice, but I've talked with her on the phone for, a lot.
Yeah.
I talk with her for like a couple hours at a time every time I do it. And
Yeah.
she's so wonderful. And
Yeah.
Sometimes I think she can see it, and sometimes she just can't. I'm like, why not? You're beautiful and wonderful. Mm. Um, I'll have to call her tonight and talk to her.
Yeah, please do.
I hope it'll make her feel better. My gosh, I was just scrolling. I just opened up my Tumblr, and the first thing I see is a picture of Bebe slapping Craig, and I'm not disappointed.
Nice. No, I opened my Tumblr, and the first post I see is which characters from all of South Park's messed up crap is at their breaking point. And it just, out of 5, it goes Kyle, Kenny, Kyle. And, like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
Yeah, it's great.
That is, oh my gosh, Kyle.
Okay.
I was writing a story that was dead ass just me loving writing about Kyle being angry,
Nice.
and I never finished it. And it was like it had such a promising start. We established the the potential relationship. We established the conflict. We established the fact that Kyle wants to fuck Stan. We were getting there. We were getting somewhere, and it never went anywhere because I never finished it. Very disappointed in myself. I someday need to hear Peyton voice it because it's just drunk Kyle yelling at Stan.
Nice. Oh my. Okay, one second. I'll send the picture. It's just weird. It's a GIF. Please, I hope it loads. Hope to Christ it loads.
I want to see this. I can't.
Please load. It's the embodiment of yeet. It really is. Just wait. I don't know why, but it's great.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeet.
so true.
That
is wonderful.
Thank you, Tumblr. Sometimes you're not a piece of shit. Oh god, wait, what day is it? It's 27th. Oh fuck.
Why?
No. On the 2nd, the new season of Voltron comes out, and I'm very excited. Although that's also my dad's birthday. So I need to like figure out what I can do.
Priorities, man.
When I also have work.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy day because I'm also going over to my friend's house to watch Voltron at 3 a.m. Perfect. That's when it comes out.
Perfect life choice. I love it.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, Mama T, my Bobby lifted my mood.
I love her.
I know, it's so wonderful. And like going back and reading author's notes that she wrote before, like we talked a lot. It's funny because I can hear them in her voice.
Yeah, I really can.
She talks like she writes.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I don't know what I do. I'm weird, but she definitely talks like she writes, and it's beautiful.
No, you're right.
uh,
No, oh shit, it's 10:11.
no. Do you have to go?
In like 4 minutes, I think. Because I have to
If you
scramble
need
to
to,
get ready.
if you need to get stuff ready now, that's totally cool. It was really good because I'm just happy that I could spend any time with you.
Oh,
You're
I love you,
awesome.
Mom.
Without you, I'd just be rambling awkwardly, and it would turn into another one of those things where I talk about how much I love all of you, and that'd just
Well,
be
that was
awkward.
cute.
No, it was terrible. I was shouting at my computer. It was very embarrassing.
No, it's okay. It made me smile.
Well, that's what it was supposed to do.
There you go. All right. So yeah, I have to go get ready.
Yep.
I should be in the Discord. So if you need me, at me. Okay?
Wonderful.
I love you.
Love you too, Ben. You're awesome.
Bye.
Bye. And I'm alone again. Ha 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 ha. Oh, my beautiful son. I love talking to him. Man, he's so awesome and wonderful and just so unashamedly him. And and it's funny because we always joke that I've chosen people for characters that are like actually like their characters. But I never do it like on purpose. I choose people for their voices and they just happen to be exactly like the people that I'm writing about. Um but it's so funny because when I first met Ben, I was like, wow, he's really in character. And then I realized, wait, no, this is just Ben. It's just as a happy accident that he's exactly like Clyde. I was about to put chapstick on, and then I realized, no, we still got the hideous makeup going on. Can't be putting chapstick on this. Ruin it. But monsters need to keep care of their lips too. Okay, so when I was first doing this, like I looked like a clown because I had like the black around my mouth, and I had a red line for like because it was supposed to be like the gum. Like you really can't see it because my camera's shitty and B I'm shit at makeup. But there's like a smudge line around the mouth, and that's supposed to be like the gums that like creeping. I don't know. I'm not very terrifying to be honest. Yeah, I don't really look scary, but uh then I had white on the inside, and I was like, oh god, I look like a clown. And I was thinking, what if I just went on the stream with this makeup? And then I realized, oh god, no, because Ben doesn't like clowns, and I can't do that to him. No more clowns. Clowns are bad. I mean, personally, I just no chapstick. We're gonna not ruin this makeup. I have so much fun with this kind of stuff. There's like an artist on Tumblr that I follow, and they do like people. They just do like there's no like character for any of it. It's just like random people. But they have this one picture of a girl who's like looking up at like the camera, and she's got a reflection of light on her face. It has this kind of like circular like dot pattern. And so I just kind of wanted to do that on my face. I wish I could have done it on the whole thing, but again, we have the rest of this. Like I can't. One half's terrifying, the other half is also terrifying because I'm ugly. I should stop trying to be a meme. I am not a meme. Like I pretend like I'm good at this, but I'm really not, and I'm pretty sure that everybody knows that I'm not. No, okay, so Mama T, you're not currently listening to this, but I'm gonna just be honest to goodness, like blunt here. Mama T, I really like your body. Okay? I love your personality. You're beautiful and wonderful in every single way. But I'm also attracted to you. Okay? You keep saying, and I understand you're going to get a surgery, and I completely believe in bettering yourself. Everybody should always be striving to be something better. I'm striving to lose weight for skating. It's totally all right to, to like be trying to lose weight, to trying to be better, you're trying to be better than you already are. Always compete against yourself. Don't compete against other people, especially when you're going for something like how you feel about yourself. But Mama T, I think you're really attractive. I know you think you're fat. And you know what? That's okay because I think your fat is beautiful. That sounds really weird, but I think that you being fat doesn't detract from your beauty. In fact, I really like it. I mean, like, I would love you no matter how you looked. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there first because this is really like a really weird topic to talk about. It's kind of hard to um, parse out this whole thing about, do I like somebody for the inside? Do I like him for the outside? Do I like him despite of the outside? Do I like him despite, in spite of the outside and because of the outside? Like, how do you do that? But the last one is kind of how I feel about this thing. I love you in spite of your looks and because of your looks. I like you for both reasons. And so I'm not saying that, I mean, I completely understand that you want to try to lose some weight, and I think that's wonderful. But I want you to know that I think you're beautiful just like you are. I think you're sexy and attractive and gorgeous, and I love it, okay? I said something like this about body types because I was talking about body types of characters, which I'll get onto in a moment because it's really fun to talk about characters' body types because I feel like people don't accept body positivity enough. But I meant it when I look at people and I put them into three categories. I don't really have one for ugly people because I think that everybody is beautiful in some way. But I have model, I have chubby, and I have goddess, and they're all wonderful. Everybody, chubby, cherub. I say chubby because that's kind of what like that body type is. If you're chubby, you're like a cherub. You've got the big cheeks. You've got, you're soft around the edges. It's really, you're adorable and amazing. If you're a model, you've got like the stick thin curves, or not, maybe not even curves. Stick thin, whatever. And that's model, and that's gorgeous too. But goddess is also gorgeous. And you know what? Goddesses had fat rolls, and I don't care because they're still beautiful. That was the pinnacle of beauty, and I still think that it's beautiful. And mama, when I call you a goddess, I mean it, like with your personality, with how you look, with everything about you, you are a goddess. And I truly believe that. And you didn't ruin anything. Okay? You're saying that you ruined my stream, but you didn't. I think you made it better. Okay? And I know I'm being all weird again, and I'm glad that nobody's watching because nobody needs to watch me be weird. But I'm going to quickly send the link again and send like an actual thing because I am actually going to talk about characters' body types because I feel this is a really important thing to talk about for fun. And I think it's also good for people's like sense of self, to think that, especially with South Park. South Park is very realistic, I feel like, with people's bodies. They don't portray everybody as being stick thin, and that's good. Not everybody is a model. Not everybody could model. Everybody there's normal and regular. And like South Park is really weird and shit. But yeah, so when I say that, like, that I really like South Park for how they do the bodies, for how they do body types. And I do believe that not enough people in fan fiction like give credence to this whole idea. It's a big thing with art, like whether you're going to make a character skinny, whether you're going to make them chubby, whether you're going to make them chunky, like any size you want to make them, whether you're going to give them beautiful, like glorious curves, whether you're going to make them stick thin, whether you're going to give them just a little bit, whatever you want to give them. You can make characters basically anything. And this really shows up in art because in art, you're like looking at a character's outside, but when you're writing, you're really looking at a character's inside. And and like there's exceptions to this. There's always going to be those descriptions of the character, where their love interest describes them as being hot and amazing and whatever. But you don't really, I mean, especially with my style of writing, I don't really describe characters a lot. I describe them when they're moving. I'll describe characters being lithe, lean, fit, maybe not fit. you know? I often will, because this is South Park, and South Park is as South Park does. I will describe Eric Cartman as being fat, because he is, and that's a thing that they bring up in the show, and the characters, when they're trying to describe Eric, in their own mind, they think of him as fat. And that's totally acceptable. Actually, I'm going to quickly go on a little tangent because nobody's here listening to me, so I feel like I can go on a tangent. So this is like one of those little tiny facts you'll never notice in Semantically Challenged unless you're really looking for it. But if you look at different characters' perspectives and you look at how they describe Token, people describe Token in different ways. Because like I usually use like this, the taller boy, the shorter boy, the blonde boy, the Norette, for Craig. I'll describe people using physical features and use them as like a name. But when we get to Token, people will describe him differently. Tweek and Craig, and Tweek picked it up from Craig, I think. But Craig describes Token when he's thinking of him as the black boy. This is just a thing that he does. Tweek does it too. But if you look at Token's perspective, Token never thinks of himself as the black boy. Like in his narration, it never shows up. He says the rich boy, because that's what he feels is the distinguishing factor. If you look at Kenny's perspective, Kenny will think of himself as the poor boy. When he thinks of Token, he will interchange rich and black. He'll say the rich boy, the black boy, and it's like it's not something they're saying out loud. These characters are never going to say something like that because, just because South Park is mostly white doesn't mean that it needs to be racist, because it really isn't. And I don't want to like stray into that territory because I think I'd be ruining the canon. But if you look at how people describe it, Clyde never thinks of Token as being the black boy. He thinks of him being the rich boy. Different characters will think of different people in different ways. Tweek especially describes Kenny as being the devilish boy. He doesn't really think of him as being the poor boy. Craig, on the other hand, will think of Kenny as being the poor boy, and the mischievous blonde Butters will think of him as he thinks of him sometimes as devious with the wolfish grin, the sandy blonde hair. Different characters focus on different parts of a person. That's just how they do this. I don't know why I do this. Actually, I do know why I do it. I feel like this is one of those big things that, oh crap, Mama T's on!
Hello.
Mama! Hello! Ah! Oh no, I just dropped something.
My class.
I'm happy.
Oh, no.
Hello! Mama T!
Hi.
How are you?
My class ended early.
Oh, wonderful. I don't want you to like miss anything for me. I just
No, I'm
gonna
good.
sit down properly. You caught me. I was about to explain different body types for characters because I feel like that's a thing I can do.
Nice.
I just wanted to say, okay, so I was reading a thing you were writing while I was talking with Ben, and okay, so A, you were not ruining anything. B, you are beautiful and gorgeous and wonderful. And C, never look at never watch this whole thing through because I went on a really embarrassing tangent about how attractive you are, and just spare me. Spare me the embarrassment.
Gotta know.
Oh no, I know, I'm terrible. Also, look at my makeup. I'm fabulous. I look really ridiculous. But I was bored and I was just like, I can do something fun. My parents hate it when I do this. They think that it's A, a waste of time, and B, it makes me a terrible person. Got the devil in me. But I love it.
I think it's wild.
I like it.
Me like.
Mm-hmm. It looks really cool, and I liked how I did. I like my little circles. At least I don't look like a clown.
Here's the cursed coffee.
I'm so sorry about that.
Cursed. It's okay. My teacher also said, "Wow, I wish that was mine." And I was just like, "Well, actually, I can't even drink it." And he was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Oh, Mama.
But what you doing?
Nothing much. Just sitting here being awkward. I really do want to talk about like character body types for no reason. But now
Yes.
you're here, so I just want to talk to you. I mean,
We can both talk. We can talk about both.
yes. Talking about both is great. I don't know.
Clyde is thick. Good night.
Beautiful. Welcome to my TED Talk.
That was my TED Talk.
That was beautiful. I approve of your TED Talk. I will get behind it. But oh
Tweek's
man.
very lanky, and the wind can blow him over.
No, I'm really weird about character body types. Because I get annoyed how in some series, like especially in anime, every character is the same shape, and there's no differentiation, and there's no nothing, and it's fine. I'm totally cool with every character looking like a model. I mean, I will totally write about that. That's cool. You never can go on too many weird tangents about somebody's ass. But South Park is not like that, and I'm very happy about that. South Park has like characters that have realistic sizes, which is a good thing. I like it. It helps they're all children, so nobody like technically knows they can be like any shape I want them to be. Which is why Clyde will always be chubby. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
Also, they're little paper boys.
I know. They're such cute little paper boys, though. Like, Oh no, somebody's on the Discord saying stuff. Ah, that's okay.
Who is it?
It's Heidi. She's gotta catch up.
Emma.
I am totally okay with that. It's very important for her to keep on top of things and don't worry about being around for us. Very important. I'm gonna turn off my camera because I feel awkward because I look like a clown.
You don't. You look like a makeup artist.
Oh man, I wish. Have you seen the makeup that people do on the other Discord? Like some people have sent in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God damn it! I really wish I could do stuff like that. I look like a clown, and it took me an hour to do.
You look fine. Stop saying you look like a clown. You look like a cute clown. The world's cutest clown.
Wait, who is Big Mug talking to? I'm scared. Crap. Is Daddy watching? It makes me really happy to call Span's narrator Daddy. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Which one of us, Father?
I know. I hope. Obviously, Mama T. No, Mama T's hair is prettier.
No, I like your hair. It's poofy.
Oh, it's very fluffy.
Makes you want to pat.
I have so much hair. It's everywhere. I pretend like I know what to do with hair, but honestly, I just have too much of it and it gets everywhere.
That's real.
Now I look like a mess. Not that I didn't already, but more of a mess.
You're fine.
Fabulous. Oh, you look so pretty.
I look weird today.
No, you look wonderful today. You always look wonderful. You're amazing. And you're not allowed to try to convince me otherwise. Got that? You look beautiful.
It's like that thing of that guy who's like, I like pineapple on pizza. Change my mind.
Oh no.
That meme. It's like, I feel bad, change my mind.
You know what? Sometimes it's totally okay with just honestly admitting that you feel kind of shitty and then letting people convince you otherwise. Sometimes you just need that,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got kind of like, And also, my mom, I called her and I was telling her I felt bad, and she was just like, just go back to the Dunkin' Donuts and tell them they did it wrong. And I was like, oh, Mom, I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
They didn't give me a receipt.
Oh man.
They just
Always
they
get a
just gave me
receipt.
the coffee.
Always get a receipt because sometimes people fuck up, and you need to be able to point that out.
Exactly. She looked very confused.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I might go in there and ask for a different one, and if they say no, then I'm not going there no more. Just because I need it today because I have a math test.
Oh man. Hope you do well.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will.
What
You're really smart. Much smarter than I am.
math
I
is
failed.
hard.
I failed math several
Math
times.
is hard.
It is. Oh man, now
But,
I'm eating on stream too.
but what are
Just like
you up
Emma.
to today?
Oh, there are people. I don't know who they are. I'll be back.
The
One
Mormons.
moment. Hello. I am wonderful. How are you? Sorry about my dog. No, it's just me. This is my creative outlet. Thank you. Oh, when I do it. Yeah, very fun. It's nice meeting you. I'm really sorry. I just don't want my dog to like escape. Oh yeah. I've been in contact with them. I attend Concordia Lutheran Church, and I have attended church for my entire life. Nice. Thank you. Blossom. Oh. I haven't. I think the Bible is still always been out. Yeah. I memorized part of the catechism, but one of the catechism things is the Bible is a means of convincing, converting sinners, and bringing them to the knowledge of Christ and effectual calling. You know, I do believe that it was always about. That sounds like a really cool one. Thank you. Perhaps, although I will admit that my mom is out right now. But I can. Sure. It's quite all right. No, I am merely bored of the lady in the house. For now. You have a wonderful day too. Mama T. Mama T, it was Jehovah's Witnesses. They're after me. They've got to save my soul from eternal damnation, don't you know? They gave me a nice pamphlet. It's called The Watchtower.
Who was that?
I feel like we should do a group reading of the Jehovah's Witnesses pamphlet.
I was right. I jokingly said when you left that it was the Mormons.
Oh yay, but it's the Jehovah's Witnesses, which are almost.
I was so close.
I know, and considering I look like this, I'm sure they thought I had the devil in me. It was kind of weird when they were like, you ever read the Bible? And I look at them and I've been like, sweetie, I've attended a church for my entire life, and they look at me like, oh, they clearly thought I was a practitioner of the Satan. I mean, can't you tell? Clearly, I eat children.
Whoa,
but
tasty.
we have our Jehovah's Witnesses thing. It's backwards, so you really can't see it. But it's very nice. It says the Bible's still relevant today.
Oh boy.
It's got some very nice illustrations here, as you can see. Very, very, very nice. We have our lady scientist, just to make sure that we have our we wouldn't want to be accused of being archaic now, would we? Our lovely straight couple down here, very
good
accurate.
Stuff.
I know.
I found a thing about doomsday in a bathroom stall in Colorado before.
You know, you can find a lot of things in bathroom stalls. Like, see here, we see some people looking towards the thing. I'm sure that somebody should probably tell them that the black people do not belong in the back, because this is modern times. And civil rights actually has happened.
Looking right towards Jesus.
I know, but they still need to be in the back, obviously, because the civil rights hasn't happened. Shh, we haven't progressed. And here we have our busy working mom. I wonder if they're telling. Oh, she has problems apparently, according to our little helpful aide here. She's got problems because she drinks the devil's drink. As you can
Me
see
too.
Here.
It's milk.
Me too.
It's straight up milk.
Yes, she's drinking her milk, and she's also working hard, which is a problem. You
Drinks
have to avoid problems.
The devil's whole milk.
Oh yes. Thankfully, she gets better, and she gets a porch, which makes everything better. Put some tea with that milk, man. Ma'am, excuse me. Don't mean to. And here we have help to resolve problems. On one hand, we have a very artistic lady looking off the balcony, which is bad. Please step away from the balcony, man. And here we have two people talking. Now, I assume this was supposed to be like a straight couple. Not a straight couple, but like, two moms, just like
hanging out.
But in my mind, this is a very happy lesbian family, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, exactly. They're beautiful.
That's gonna be us someday, Mama. That's gonna be
beautiful.
Us. I'm excited. We'll have 3 children. It'll be lovely.
Is that a proposal?
If you want it to be. I can't flirt. God damn it. I'm trying.
You're doing pretty good. Angel would be proud.
Okay. Wow. Here we have her. We have a woman looking at a grave, and then we have her talking to an old person who is in a wheelchair.
Who's gonna be in that grave soon?
Oh no. Yes. Yes,
that's the progression of that story.
Yeah, the progression of the story is excellent. I love this. It's very riveting. I am just. It
tells a tale.
It tells us so much. And then we have the last picture, which is not as interesting, but she's reading her Bible.
The dude in the back of her looks very alarmed.
I would be alarmed too. Let me just be real here.
That's
like
true.
If I sat down on a train and there was somebody with a Bible, I mean, I'm Christian, but I wouldn't sit next to them. Because if they're like reading their Bible on the way to work, then chances are they're not somebody who I really want to have a conversation with.
Just gotta get in my daily scriptures, you know?
Just gotta get it in.
Yeah,
Never
it's like
forget them.
exercising daily.
You know,
I gotta get in that gotta get in that Paul.
exactly. And in case you haven't had enough straight couples, here's another one. It's beautiful.
Oh boy.
It's holy. I love it. It's my new bedtime reading story.
I can feel myself burning all the way in New Jersey.
I will read it religiously, if you will. Sorry.
That was
I'm bad.
terrible.
I'm
That was
bad.
great.
Oh gosh, I hope nobody's like watching. Oh, I don't even know if anybody's watching this.
I think Father is.
Daddy dearest.
Father's trying to help turn me into Inspector Gadget.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
see the Discord?
Proud. But you know what? I feel like we've learned something today. You go into hell. That's what we've learned. You go into hell. Also, what was her name? Donna? I think her name was Donna. But it started with a B. No, was it Bertha? Oh my gosh. Betty? What was her name? I don't remember. Like, it was that underwhelming. I looked at them. I turned around and looked at them, and I was like, either they're selling me Girl Scout cookies or they're Jehovah's Witnesses, and I don't really want either right now. But I had already gone to the door, and it wasn't like I could then say no, because
was too late.
That's bad manners.
At my house, I have the perfect
like
vantage point where I can see who's at the door from another window in the house. So I walk around to that window and I look to see who's at the door. And if it's someone I don't want to like pick up the door for, I kind of just stay completely still.
Usually I wouldn't be in the main room. Like usually I avoid the main room like the plague because I don't want anybody to see. But it also has the best internet, so I'm trying to do this. It's like the only room I can be in. And, you know, and it's like I'll be able to say if my mom comes home so I can run and turn the internet off so they don't know that I'm being a bad person. It's like the most advantageous location. But at the same time,
you a good person.
I want to be a good person, Mama.
You the goodest.
Oh, Mama. No, you're
the goodest in the whole world.
You're the bestest ever.
No, it's you.
Oh, we have to both be the bestest because I'm not the bestest unless you're around. Mama T, you're not supposed to cry.
But that was so nice.
Okay. I was like, oh no, is my flirting that bad?
No.
No, but
I'm so excited for you to get my letter.
Awesome. Why are you excited? What's going on?
For you to get my letter.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that too. I really want to get it. I can't wait.
I got you stuff.
I'm doing a happy little dance. You can't see me, but I'm doing a happy dance.
Yay!
Makes me happy.
It's in like a little like, you know those envelopes that are like beige and ugly yellow.
Oh goodness.
Manila envelope. Yeah, that's it.
Manila envelope.
And they had to put a special stamp on it.
Ooh, I get a special stamp.
Yeah, it's a butterfly.
Yay.
So I was like, perfect.
Hope you didn't spend too much on me. It's okay. You know.
Nah. There is no expense high enough for you.
Oh my gosh. Well, now you're making me blush. Evil. But I love it. Now, okay, so I have this problem that I was looking around and thinking, man, I want to eat something. And like I had something in my head that I wanted to eat. I knew what I wanted, and now I've gotten up and I walk through the doorway and it just flees my mind.
Uh-oh. Rest in peace.
Stupid. I mean, I
You should
am, but
get a snack anyway. Snacks are where it's at.
snacks are wonderful. I don't really like eat large amounts of food. I just eat snacks.
Me neither. Yeah, I have like multiple little snacks
I
throughout the day.
remember now. Girl Scout cookies.
Nice.
I remember mentioning them, and I was thinking, oh man, I have a box of Samoas that I wanted to eat some of, even though
Yum.
that's lots of calories, and I feel bad.
Do it.
Yay!
What was it? Look at the Discord.
Oh no, what's going on? You know, it's always so terrifying, you know, when I start doing this and I forget to look at the Discord for a long time, and then I look at the Discord and I'm like, oh shit, my children, what are they doing?
It's just Mug. But please.
Just daddy.
Yep.
I feel like I'm listening in on a date.
Are you? Am I? Are you?
Possibly. I mean, potentially. I'm not going to say no. But you're allowed
if
to
you
be
want
here.
it to be.
You're like you're like I was gonna compare you to a chastity belt, but then I stopped because I realized no wait, that's something else.
What?
Don't listen to me, Daddy. I'm sorry. You don't need to listen to me. I'm a terrible person.
Wait, who's a chastity belt?
Nothing. I'm sorry, Daddy. Is Daddy? Yes, you are chaperoning. Let's just go with that. That's the best metaphor.
It's like a middle school dance.
Oh my gosh. Where the dad is there. Mama, I love how you say that. Making sure we don't do anything lewd.
Yeah.
I'd wiggle my eyebrows, but it looks really creepy.
With
So I'm
the
gonna wiggle
makeup.
my eyebrows. They're amazing. I love them. Hi, Ruby. You're looking very mature today. Okay, so seriously, have you ever seen Brandon Rogers? Mama T.
Oh, you're back! Yay!
I'm back. I'm always here. I never leave. That's terrifying. So is Daddy bald? Is Daddy? I don't know. Is Daddy bald?
What did you say?
Hmm?
What did you say? You're breaking up a little.
Oh shit. Bad internet. Is Daddy bald? Am I really this? Is my internet just going to shit?
My internet's awful as well.
Ah, dang it. No. It's a come over. I'm so proud of you, Daddy. I am so proud of you, Daddy.
I'm
Daddy
wearing
Bear.
a really ugly prom dress in our day. It's bright pink.
No, I'm sure it looks gorgeous on you. No matter what you wear, it probably looks amazing.
It's an ugly 80s prom dress.
Oh my gosh, Mama. Why did I let you out of the house?
We met at the middle school dance. It wasn't like we went together.
Oh, true. No, I was thinking we're actually also chaperones, but we need a chaperone.
Yep.
So it's like we have like all the little middle schoolers, which are all our children, and then there's us in like old clothing that looks really bad, and then there's Daddy who's older, like he's even older than us, who's watching us suspiciously. You know, he's dancing with his cane and his comb over.
I love how we envision that, but he's not like that at all.
No, he's wonderful.
It's so good.
But it's great.
I love your persona.
I'm wearing a blue dad sweater. Oh my gosh. Yes. I bless you, Daddy. You're beautiful. Okay, Daddy is my daddy. Because Angel's your sister, so oh no, Corey's your sibling. So Daddy is my daddy.
Do I have to woo him?
No, you're supposed to be wooing me.
No, I woo him so he approves.
Fair point.
I gotta show I'm proficient in the Macarena.
Courting would have been so weird back then if they had just had to show they were proficient in the Macarena. It would have been lovely. It'd have been so wonderful. Okay, so like every time I turn the camera on, because I like want to make sure that my makeup's okay, I stand up staring at my makeup and I go, oh gosh, I'm doing it. I'm being self-absorbed. I need to stop.
No, you're not.
Don't tempt me. I'm very self-absorbed, obviously. Look how much time I spent on my face.
These are my winning skills. I am proficient in the Macarena.
If he's everybody's granddad, then he's the cool granddad because I was a teenage mom.
Oh no.
Oh, I know, I'm terrible.
No.
I was the disappointment.
Things happen.
So you're a granddad, but no. Have you ever seen ASDF? You probably have. Everybody's seen it.
Dancing is the only way to win Dad's approval.
That's true. So okay. So yes, tell Clyde yes.
Yes, I'm hungry, but also late.
Okay, so ASDF, the old thing. I love the little skit where it's just the two girls, and she goes, "Honey, I'm pregnant," and then she goes, "I can explain." I feel like that was Peyton. We were dating, and then Peyton happened magically because we kissed too many tulips.
Yeah.
So after having a biological child, we were like, well, shit, now let's just get married. And then we adopted everybody.
Yes.
Actually,
I'm writing a resume.
Excuse you, I am only sort of a slut.
Oh
no. That's what Daddy said.
I know, I see.
Daddy, why would you be so mean to me, Daddy? It wasn't my fault. She's just very, very attractive.
I'm so seductive. Mrs. and Mrs. Mom.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
I'm proficient in the cha-cha slide, the Macarena, and the Cupid shuffle.
And the Cupid shuffle. The best dance.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sunday, y'all need to ask Salt to do his Cupid me voice. Because I'm not kidding. He has dead on Cupid me voice to go with his Cartman. And it's beautiful.
Oh, how was skating yesterday?
So skating is interesting. Skating, Benny Boy could tell you the story, but I'm going to tell it to you again. So there's this one family that skates that are lizard people. I know they're lizards because they act like lizards, and
Whoa.
I know this. And their father clearly knows Mark Zuckerberg, because Mark Zuckerberg's also a lizard, and so he hooked him up with a lizard wife and 3 lizard children. Because the husband raises exotic lizards, so they're all lizards, trust me. But I really don't like them, and they scream a lot. Like, the children are all way too young to be skating if they don't want to skate, and they don't want to skate. And their mom is making them, and they just spend the entire time screaming and making everybody else miserable. And nobody likes this. And, I've been planning for a long time different forms of revenge. Like, for a while, they were skating to do you want to build a snowman? And I was like, I dead ass wanted to connect my thing through Bluetooth and play when they were trying to play Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Do you want to hide a body? Come on, we can't delay. No one can see him on the floor. Get him out the door before he can decay. Which is my favorite song. Don't let anybody tell you different. That's my favorite song. It's a work of art.
I love that.
So it's really wonderful because it like they don't even have to change anything to make it really ominous, really, because the song was already kind of creepy, and then they just make it beautiful. It ends with Elsa. It ends with Anna killing everybody and waiting to like kill Elsa once she comes out of her room. It's
Oh no!
so wonderful. But I want to like play that instead, to piss
Yes.
off the lizard people.
Please look at the Discord.
Oh no. Oh no! Impeccable. Lesbian strength. Is that so, Father?
And I a slide.
Just being a shit. No, Heidi. You are wonderful. Emma, Maneater, trademark. You're beautiful. I love that name, by the way. Like, I'm very proud of that. I'm really proud of, like, all the names that we've come up with. She was the one who came up with Maneater, but I put the trademark at the end, which makes it that much better.
Ooh. Oh, here she comes. Watch out. It's that song.
Oh. I get it.
You're on tonight.
I get it. Ha 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 ha. Daddy, you're so funny. Anyway. Okay, but can I just be honest here? I still call my parents mommy and daddy. Like, people have told me that it's really weird at this point that I'm still calling them that. But I do. And I don't know. So like when I was first introduced to the whole thing about daddy kink, I got really confused.
You're like, what?
Yes, I was just really confused about it. I don't know. It's so like when everybody else like laughs whenever they say daddy, it's like I can just say it with a straight face because
incredible.
I use it in everyday speech.
You're too strong. I'm having like a battle with your dad right now.
Oh my goodness. It looks like you guys are having a great time on the ice.
Grips back with impeccable lesbian strength.
Impeccable. That's the best word in that. Impeccable, because it's perfect. Because you're perfect.
Aw, you're perfect.
Shush.
It's true.
Aw, Mama T, you're making me blush now.
It's
you're
true.
making me do a blush.
A blushy?
A blushy. Oh, but okay, so let me tell you, can we finish the lizard children story?
Yes.
So yeah, we have the lizard children on the ice. They're screaming. I'm sick of it. And I finally get to plug my music in. Because let me tell you, the woman there, like their mom, their lizard mom, she's like really weird about her music. Like, she only ever wants to listen to her children's skating music, and that's it. And she's a bitch about it, and I hate it. But here we have lizard children. Here we have me with my little iPod, and I have the best song. And this is going to be my revenge. And so I take it, I turn it up all the way, and I click on one of the best songs on my playlist. And you just hear Peyton slam the table and yell, "This is bullshit!" And the children and the mom and the dad, they all looked at me horrified, and Edmund was just on the ice. Saul was just on the ice, just mouthing, "This is bullshit." And on his knees, and I was...
That's so good.
It's so beautiful. Oh my God. I love it. The freaking. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. It was just so funny. It was so wonderful. And, like, yes, that was just my moment of happiness. Just playing Peyton's bullshit, the beginning of Peyton's bullshit speech over the loudspeakers.
That's so good.
I love it. Yes, we are lesbians. And yes, we do flirt up a storm.
I can't hear you.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Am I
Right now I can.
Okay.
No, it's the Wi-Fi.
Okay. A daughter's dad's first experience with lesbians. Oh. My beautiful. It's so funny because like everybody else, like I can comfortably call them my beautiful children, except for you and apparently Daddy, because I feel weird about calling Daddy one of my children. Like I love you. You're wonderful. All I can remember is your different nicknames. Craddy, Daddy, Big Daddy Crab, Mrs. Big Writing Crab Daddy, Yashi. I don't really remember your real name, but you're amazing. And I still feel weird about calling you one of my children because all I can think of you is Daddy. I'm
Father.
really sorry. Father Crab.
Father Crab, shut up.
I did not know your kind power rivaled fathers. This is true, though. We rival all types of power. We are lesbians. Fear us. Okay, I'm done. So, remember we were originally going to talk about before Jehovah's Witness showed up? Body types. Let's talk about character body types for the future of the story. Because
I actually have to go though.
No.
I got class.
Okay, you gotta go to class. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Be awesome. You're gonna do awesome. Because you're awesome.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Love you, Mama T.
Love you too. Have fun.
I will, though not as fun as I do with you.
Oh, you're so nice. But I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I'll call you. How's that?
Yay. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun.
Hugs from Ohio.
Mwah.
And now I'm all alone. Okay, I'm gonna, because I'm awkward. They often call me Mommy. Oh my God, I love this. Y'all are so awesome. Just want to say that. Yeah. Like, oh man. Now, because I really did want to talk about this. Character body types. Because South Park characters are awesome, and I feel like I really do want to set this out in stone. Because like I really do not want every character in the South Park universe in the future to end up being thin, skinny, the same. Because that's not true. I don't feel like that's fair, you know? I often get annoyed with stories when they do that. So I kind of want to give it some more life. And I know it's not like a big thing, but it's kind of like how I have different specific things that people refer to each other as in their mind. I want to set people apart and make them all shine. So, like, I feel like I should just start going with the basic rundown of the list. But let's start with the main characters, because that's what we're going to start with. Okay, never mind. Let's just start with Eric Cartman. Eric Cartman will always be fat. He will get taller, but not much to actually get. He'll get taller. He'll be taller than Tweek, but he'll never be like as tall as Craig. He's going to be shorter than pretty much a lot of people. I think he's going to be around the same height as Butters. Some people like to make Butters really tall, and I don't know if that's canon or something, but personally, I think that Butters would stay a little bit shorter. I mean, obviously taller than Tweek. Tweek is going to be the shortest. Tweek is going to be 5'5". That's just going to be a thing. He's going to be 5'5" when he stops growing, a little bit taller than me, not by much, you know. Craig is going to be 6'6". I like this 5'5" and 6'6". It just sounds nice. That means they'll have a foot difference and a little bit, which is just enough. Just enough inches, man. That could be taken out of context really badly. But pain everywhere. I agree. Man. That's just me, like, naturally, just like pain everywhere. Everything hurts. Existence is painful. But so yeah, back to the characters. So yeah, we've already gotten to Aaron Cartman. Aaron Cartman is going to stay fat. He is going to get taller, so it's going to kind of like move out a little bit. He's not going to look like as round as he does in the show. I don't think that's. I think that he stays fat. He stays pretty dang fat, but like he does get taller by a little bit. So that's gonna be good. But let's go to Tweak. Tweak currently is, yes, on some meth. Okay, so this is something that I've been playing around with, and I've talked to Mama T about it, I've talked to some other people about it, but I do not think that Tweak ingests as much meth as he perhaps does, like, actually canonically. I personally think that Tweak has different disorders that would make him do what he does anyway, but the meth makes it worse. Although to some level, methamphetamines can definitely help if you have ADHD. I'm currently on a type of methamphetamine. Of course, it's prescribed and everything's okay. It's normal, I swear. But they're technically methamphetamines. So we have that. But at the same time, he is on meth. So that does make him twitchy. It does mean he's really thin and sallow kind of skin. I mean, of course, Craig thinks of it as ivory. I think he is a little bit pale, but like in a good way, you know, because Tweak, and I adore him, and I adore him for all of his twitchiness and amazingness and whatever. He does not have any meat on his bones, though. Like, Tweak is not chubby. I've seen some people do chubby Tweak, and I'm like, it's adorable, but it's not, it doesn't make sense with the canon, because Tweak is addicted to meth in the canon, and even in my story, he's going to be partially addicted to meth, and also, he's been on meth, and so he really doesn't have a lot of